Oh, hi there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It is Mother's Day. Hopefully you've done more for your mom than I have today. Yeah, barely got to stream in time. I was cutting grass, flying in at the last second. Mission accomplished. So, for once I didn't actually do anything between streams. Aside from I went and got the Helix fossil resurrected or whatever. It's the only thing I actually did. So, we are sitting at 85 in the Pokedex. We have 2 gyms, the Elite Four and the Sevi Islands left. And I got 2 streams before Haley's here. And then when Haley's here, we'll probably do a lot of trading. And I'll do like... There won't be a stream next Sunday. Unless the weather is like terrible and our plans fall through. So next Friday there will be a stream, and then there's going to be an on-the-fly evening stream at some point with me and Haley. There'll be a little bonus stream, and we'll do some trading, and maybe I'll play some of the Sevi Islands. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, it's optimistic, but I'm going to try to beat the Elite Four in the next 2 streams. So, let's dive in. Gym time. And I decided to bench Ninetales for the gym, just because Ninetales doesn't have a lot of value. I don't know how good Sandslash is actually gonna... Like, if Sandslash is gonna have a whole lot of relevance, but I figured I'd bring it along for the ride. Pern Hills. Yes, ROM hacks are in the future. Luxray. I've been talking about doing ROM hacks for ages. The only reason we aren't doing one right now is because they released Fire Red and Leaf Green for the Switch. Well, no, that's not true. I had another project planned before then. It might actually be a couple series before we actually get to a ROM hack. Because as of right now, I have 2, potentially 3 more projects. I'm debating on the one. You think I can 2-shot with Dragon Rage? Twister feels like it just does no damage. It does no damage. Zilch, Zata, Nata? Zata. You know, I was thinking I need to use the Yellow Flute, and I should have used the Yellow Flute. I'm trolling, but now I'm too far in, right? It's like, if I didn't use it the first time, I shouldn't use it the second time. Yeah, Twister's only 40 base power, but you're making the assumption that you could do 40 damage versus Twister's 40 power. Oh, that was weird. It's funny this game is about answering questions right to avoid trainers, but in games where every drop of EXP counts, you're shooting yourself in the foot by not fighting. Yep. I kind of like that this game, though, just lets you outright fight the trainers. Like, it's not really... Like, you don't have to go actually answer the question wrong. Because some of the games that have the quiz, you have to actually answer the question wrong. And then it's like you stand there feeling like an idiot just to get your battle in and get EXP. Unfortunately, no Haley for today's stream. She has obligations. Usually she's able to dip in before she goes to work on Sundays, but not today. Yeah, the Diamond Pearl Fantina gem, yeah. That was the one I was thinking of. I'm like, it forces you to answer wrong. Yeah, I've heard about the Adventures manga. People have told me stories over the years. You know what? I believe in Biscuit. Do you guys believe in Biscuit? I don't believe in Biscuit. Oh, Biscuit. Biscuit, my buddy. You just got sent out to get wrecked, and that's all she wrote, folks. I tried to believe in you, Biscuit. But you have failed me for the last time. Alright. Fine. I will go briefly heal. Sandslash is under... Well, yeah, it's only 4 levels down and it's Ember, though. Sandslash should be able to tank that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's okay, I probably shouldn't be wasting EXP on Sandslash anyways, but... Charmander. Alright. This is your moment, Biscuit. I brought you in to believe in you. Okay, Flamethrower is a little aggressive. A little aggressive. You did it, Biscuit. You did it. Can you do it again? I mean, I could just blitz the gym with Starmie, but that's like boring. Who wants to just blitz through the gym? Rowlet. With a little bit of the old Intimidate. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a swap then, since I got intimidated. Kapow. See, that was a nice and easy battle. Nice and easy. I kinda wish I went somewhere and stocked up on super potions. Admittedly, the scaling of potions is kinda weird. What? Fiddly dum dum. It's funny because I'm not actually gonna have Dragonite for the Elite Four. Which kinda strikes me as just crazy. Like, do I level grind my Dragonair just so it's Dragonite for the first, or for the Hall of Fame entry? Like, doesn't it seem absolutely crazy to not have a fully evolved Pokemon for the Hall of Fame entry? Yeah, I think 120 for a Hyper Potion. Like, I know it's a kind of a controversial nerf, but I actually think it's a solid spot to nerf it to. It almost makes you think, though, that Super Potion should be like 60. Like 20, 60, 120. That sounds like a little more evened out. I mean, nothing evolves 3 times. That's such a silly question. Like, discounting Mega Evolution, no Pokemon evolves 3 times. The vending machine drinks got nerfed, did they? I thought they used to be 50, 60, 80 or something? I need to do a game theory on the Mewtwoite stones? Why? I don't even know what theory we're talking about. What I need to do is I need to actually start making investment gaming videos. Fresh water got nerfed to 20, 30, 50? What? Huh? Did I miss that? When did they do that? This one gym best suits my style. Burglar. That's a crazy nerf, though, on the drinks. Doesn't even make sense. On how the stones can exist when Mewtwo's man-made. I mean, what's there to theorize about? The devs just thought it would be cool. There! I solved the mystery. The devs thought Mega Mewtwo would sell. You've done it again, Ian. Brilliant you are. It's all about the money! Think of the money! The in-universe explanation? The in-universe explanation is if there is an explanation, the devs just did whatever they could to shoehorn it in because Mewtwo Mega Evolved would be cool. 50, 60, 80? Yeah, to me that's like a pretty reasonable scale. 30, 50, 70 is actually a little more... That's like a little more understandable. Still kind of a weird nerf, though. I don't know. I used to care about things like deep dive lore, but as I've gotten older, I've kind of realized that sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, and more often than not, devs do things just because they want to, like, make money. It's like, oh, we'll do the thing that seems cool. Alright, Biscuit, this is your moment to shine. Tombstony? What? They should have made a move called Tombstony. Just to validate the gym puzzle. Do I go back to Hill? Or do we just tough it out? We should be able to beat Blaine, right? He only has 4 Pokemon. Wait, do these have quizzes? No, they're just there to look cool. Mr. Fuji. It'd be funny if there was actually some quizzes hooked up to those machines. Alright, Blaine, it is time to take you down a notch. Blaine, also known as Skinnier Dr. Eggman, wants the battle. Growlithe, level 42, Fire type, Intimidate ability. Moveset Bite, Roar, Takedown, Fire Blast. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked. You can do it, Sandslash! I believe in you. My chat doesn't believe in you, but I believe in you. You've got this. You've got this. See? He's a hero! Oh. Well, I did kind of forget that was a thing. It's okay, it's okay. Tactical calculation. Now I get the slash in, and I still get the kill off. I'm a genius. Brilliant, they might say. Alright, next up is Ponyta, level 40, fire type, flash fire ability, moveset Stomp, Bounce, Fire Spin, and Fire Blast. Kinda weird to me that Ponyta is 2 levels lower than Growlithe. Rock Slide can hit a bouncing Pokemon, right? I think we're just actually going to get wrecked here. Wait, maybe not? Just don't bounce. Don't bounce! It didn't bounce. You fool! Alright. I don't want Biscuit to die for naught. But Ian, this isn't a Nuzlocke. Details. That did like 0 damage through thick fat. It's good to be fat. I like how I'm back to full health after eating a Fire Blast. Alright, now we fight for real. Rapidash. Level 42 Flash Fire ability. Fire type. Moveset. Stomp, Bounce, Fire Spin, Fire Blast. He really innovated with his team, you know? There's like a whole lot of variety here. Alright, paralyze? Nope. It's okay. Yo, I wasn't expecting Snorlax to be such a unit in this fight. Like, we just kinda win. Ace is Arcanine, level 47, Intimidate ability, Fire type, moveset Bite, Roar, Takedown, and Fire Blast. The Intimidate's kind of annoying. I'm sort of tempted to switch, but also switching just means I have to eat an attack. Oh. Hahaha! Critical hit. Bet you feel pretty stupid right about now, Blaine. And he said I needed a burn hill. The Volcano Badge. TM38. Wow, who could have predicted he would give me Fire Blast? Alright, let me update the badge list. Bam. Bam shablam. Don't waste it on a water Pokemon. Hey Corfish, you like my shirt? Yeah, my shirt's pretty cool. It's also kind of old, and probably one size too small for me now. Am I really Super Skarmory? Actually, I'm the King of Zill. Bill? Ian, you troll. Hey, man! Everyone forgets the King of Zill. Nobody remembers him. He was a great man with particularly good hair. Alright, we're gonna go just because there's actually a version exclusive on One Island, and if I'm gonna be able to trade with Haley, I actually need to go to One Island. Rewatched my Let's Plays over when I was 11. Hey now, they were walkthroughs. We don't believe in the term Let's Play around here. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Glad you enjoyed my vids, man. If you're nostalgic, I'm here every Friday and Sunday. Still. I'm the super zealous Mega King Skarmory. Alright, anyways. Cilio. I apologize if you guys can hear the lawnmower. We were a little late getting out to cut grass today, and my dad's still out there. It's because it was wet, and we were waiting for it to dry a little. Try pass. Fun fact, grass cutting was actually a very serious issue back in the days when I made my YouTube videos on the Super Skarmory channel. I frequently had to adjust my my filming schedule around around either my dad or my neighbors cutting grass. It was a massive pain in the butt, because my camcorder could pick that up. Yeah, you know what? I wish I could trade with my girlfriend who lives far away, but for some reason, they didn't add that to the Switch version. Thanks, Pokemon. Ay. Did I hold on to that original camcorder that I used for my videos back then? Yeah, I still have both of mine somewhere in a drawer. Somewhere. No clue if they still work. Yeah, you could do local trading, but you can't... Oh, what the... My PC isn't available? Oh, no. I'm stuck with Biscuit? Bro. I can't even leave. I literally can't access the PC. Lame. I really don't remember the Sevi Islands that well. Do you really enjoy fossil Pokemon? One of your biggest ones is a game set in the distant past so you can get to experience a lot of prehistoric Pokemon. I don't know if I've ever actually read anyone who's, like, I've been around the internet a long time. I don't know if I've ever actually seen anyone talk about liking fossil Pokemon a lot. That's kind of cool. Kinda cool, kinda cool. Hey, who'da thunk it? Having Sandslash here is useful. Oh my god, the PC isn't available! Great Balls and Freshwater. Okay, actually I'm gonna buy, like, 20 of these, because they're cheap. And I'll pick up some Great Balls while I'm at it. But, like, low-key, those fresh waters are pretty clutch. I've been trying to play the Pokemon games, like, not being stingy with items. I've been trying to do that with, like, video games in general. Like, I've always been way too stingy with using items in games. Boing, boing. Boing. Boing! One of my favorite things in this world goes boing. I mean, huh? Is this the island? Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. We'll do the meteorite thing first. The Island. Wait, can I use this PC? Oh my god. Dude, what if you fight the 7th gym and you, like, did it with a Pokemon squad that was barely functional? Also, where's Professor Oak to yell at that guy riding a bike inside? There's a time and place for everything, damn it. Damn you people! So she can teach Frenzy Plant, right? Would we even want Frenzy Plant? Like, are we crazy? Like, would we, like, run Frenzy Plant over Growth? Because I don't even think I considered that when I was making my movesets up. The thought had not crossed my mind. Frenzy Plant. I mean, technically speaking, it's better than Razor Leaf. It just puts me on a cooldown. You know what? In this world, you go big or you go home, right? Right? I was thinking I could maybe even keep Growth, but... Nah, we'll get rid of Growth. Growth doesn't have that much value. Razor Leaf could be like... my backup when I don't want to go ham. But I mean, Frenzy Plant over 2 turns is going to do more damage than Razor Leaf. So Razor Leaf's like good when I need like a low power finish. Oh, it's only 120 this gen? I thought it was 150. No, it's 150. It is 150! Damn you people. Hi, Super Mega Scarm. Hello, Ruthless Nexus. Favorite moment is the Volo betrayal. Hey, spoilers, man. Spoilers! Okay. It's fine, it's fine. We go off to 3 islands. I kind of forgot that some of the islands are sort of just useless. I feel like the Sevi Islands could even be expanded on a little bit. I know I always talk about my idea of like a Giga ROM hack of sorts. And I'd probably include the Sevi Islands, or at least I'd try to. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I was just clicking buttons. I think I accidentally just sent myself to 1 island. Wow. Kanto Rider Federation. Vroom, vroom, vroom. My bike's wimpy, so I have to make exhaust noises myself. Is there actually wild Pokemon in this cave? Probably not. I always thought it was kind of weird that they didn't call the Sevi Islands the Orange Islands. You know, I feel like it's a very bad thing that you don't have your doors locked here. Oh my god, bless America. Thank goodness. I can finally get my main roster back. I had no idea. The Berry Forest. Steelix is a Pokemon you've always liked? It's an okay Pokemon. I think for me, among Steel-type Pokemon, it's pretty low on the totem pole. As the resident Steel-type trainer of these parts. Speaking of Frenzy playing, you think it's better general move for Venusaur because it doesn't get Chlorophyll and it can't make use of Solar Beam and Sunny Day the way other Grass-type Pokemon can? Yeah, that's kind of true. You actually make a pretty good point there. Let's duel! For honor and glory! In hindsight, this is not the right Pokemon for this job. Perhaps a switch is in order. Oh, I'm sleepy. But Ian, you slept for like 12 hours last night. I'm sleepy! I've been so sleep deprived these last couple weeks. And I have no one to blame but myself. But also I've come to the realization that, oh man, I'm not a teenager anymore. It's sad getting old. Don't do it, guys. Getting old is just not fun. I miss the days when I could survive on 5 hours of sleep and not feel like I want to die. How abundant is Psychic in Gen 1? Not very. Psychic's actually pretty rare in Gen 1. It's not, well, that's not entirely true. It's just, there's like a lot of Psychic moves attached to Pokemon that you don't want to use long term. Like, Butterfree was like my hard carry for the first half of this playthrough. But you can't really run Confusion into the late game. It's sad getting old. Don't do it, guys. It's like you're insinuating that we should be jumping off bridges and stuff. Or buildings. Hey, man. I'm just saying. Don't do it. I don't know how you gotta do it, but don't do it. Oh snap, it's the cue ball. I don't even know what cue ball means. Like, I feel like I need to Google that one. I'm sure there's some logical explanation to what cue ball means. Like, we're not playing pool here. Oh, awkward. Cue ball. Okay, I know it's a pool ball, but this is a dude, not billiards. Like, is it some sort of Japanese thing? Slang. Oh! It's commonly used as slang to describe a person who's bald or has a shaved head. Okay. Today I learned. We learned something interesting today, folks. I haven't felt like Bulbasaur has really struggled in my playthrough. I don't think Psychic types are abundant enough for that to be a problem. I feel like I haven't actually used my Bulbasaur a whole lot lately, though, but that's just because I've been busy trying to funnel EXP into other Pokemon, and Venusaur had like a massive head start on the rest of my party. Bulbasaur does the job because it gets you past the first 2 gyms, and it could kind of probably take on the third just from Leech Seed. I used Sandslash as like my secret weapon for the 3rd gym, but... And then like once you're past 3 gyms, like it doesn't really matter anymore. Bond Bridge. Yeah, when it comes to 1st gen, it's actually poison types that rule the roost. That's why having a psychic move is actually a massive boon in this game. Because there's just like so many things. Any knowers in chat? Do I probably need cut? I need cut. I figured I'd probably need cut. Do I need anything else, though? Is there any other TMs that are important? I think I'll bench Snorlax just because he's so OP. You don't think I need cut? You know what, chat? You've burned me like 3 times today. I'm not listening to you anymore. been playing Crystal and it took you like less than a week to beat it. I mean, the first... I would say even... Yeah, like the first 4 gens of Pokemon are all pretty fast games. Being able to knock them out in a week is not that crazy. I've had discussions with this here on chat before. I think we might have actually been talking about it on Friday, but I actually vastly prefer a more tight-knit video game experience now that I'm older and my time's limited. I mean, there's a time and a place. The problem is every video game these days is trying to be some grand game that's like a 100+ hour experience. And I mean, I ain't got time for that, man. I suppose you could beat any game pretty quickly if you rush them, but I don't like rushing through games. I like to take in the experience, you know? There's actually a game that I'm randomly thinking of impulse purchasing. A streamer I like was streaming it last night, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a fun game that won't take, like, a massive amount of time to play, and it's a little reminiscent of a game I played when I was younger. I'm not actually going to talk about it, because if I ever get around to making investment gaming a thing, I'll do a video on it. I think, I'd like to think more about my YouTube channel this week, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I've been, like, so burned out lately that, like, mentally, I just need to get myself to my vacation. I need to enjoy myself a vacation, take a week off, chill, turn my brain off, and then, like, come back to reality after. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. How's that ZA review coming along? Exactly what I was saying. I knew that was gonna happen. Actually, when Haley's here, might be some voice lines I can record for the video. So, low-key, I might work on the video when she's here. Yeah, I'm familiar with cassette beasts. See? I need cut. You baboons. All of you baboons. You're like, I don't think you need cut, Ian. Well, what is this here? Huh? What is that? It's a tree. Oh, I think I might actually be able to go around it above. Take a break. I deserve it. I mean, it's not like I need a break from streaming. I need a break from, like, life. I'm just, like, very mentally burned out right now. The last time I had substantial time off was December. I have basically gone 5 straight months without any real time off. So I'm just, like, really tired right now. Also, in regards to newer Pokemon games that I've enjoyed, I really did like ZA. I like both of the Legends games. I sort of liked Scarlet, but I think my influence on Scarlet was the multiplayer. Like, I think it was fun because of the multiplayer factor. Yeah, I think most people think that Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald ports seem like a no-brainer. It seems weird to not bring it over if you brought over Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, I know you're willing to help, Corfish. I think once I get myself... Like I said, I just need to, like, mentally reset. And it's gonna be a 2 or 3 week process here. But I think, like, once I mentally reset, I'm gonna try to get back to improving the Super Mega Skarmory brand. I've also been, like, working on some personal stuff lately that I've been trying to sort out. And I've almost got that sorted out, too. So, I think once I get that mental block out of my way, I can focus on other things. You know, am I crazy? I don't remember any other Aroma ladies in this game. Which is weird, because it seems like a design that you would expect to see. There had to have been some in the 4th gym, right? Right? I wasn't expecting the Sevi Islands to be, like, such a time sink for today's stream, but hopefully we can get through the Sevi Islands before stream wraps up. I'll try to, like, go a little bit longer today if it means getting through the Sevi Islands. Like I said, my goal is to beat the Elite Four next Friday. It might be a little ambitious, but maybe next Friday we can maybe do like a long Fire Red Leaf Green stream. Like, if it takes 3 or 4 hours, so be it. Like, I'm okay with doing a long Pokemon stream on Friday. I think we're due for a little bit of a... Well, I don't know. Because I'm still going to try to do the other Sevi Islands after, so... I don't know. I don't know! Does Erica count as an Aroma lady? No, Erica counts as Erica, a gym leader. I'm talking about, like, the archetype, right? You might be right. There might not be Aroma ladies in the 4th gym. Like, I feel like that design has caught me off guard, because I don't remember seeing Aroma ladies. Oh, did the NBA, do their, lottery? What was the, order for the lottery? Like, who won? I'm guessing OKC didn't win because you didn't say anything about them. About time we get Thunder Wave. I think I'm ditching Pin Missile. I've literally not used this move once. And I was thinking it's like a psychic counter, but then so is Bite. And Bite does dependably more damage, and it's special. So there's like no reason to run Pin Missile over Bite. Even though, like, for some reason, I see Pin Missile as more of a Jolteon move. Wizards 1, Jazz 2, Grizzlies 3, Bulls 4. Yo, that's actually a really nice lineup. I like that. I'm okay with that. Did I just win or did I just lose? I don't know, bro. Oh, what the? Someone out in the water? Yeah, Spite being special is kinda weird too. That is another thing where if I were to do a super giga awesome ROM hack, I would definitely want to bring the special physical split into play. But that's because I would want to, like, giga overhaul everything. Like, I would, like, literally rebalance Pokemon from top to bottom. Nets King's Pacers got shafted. Yeah, but to be fair, I hate that there's even two. I hate any city having more than one team, so I don't like the Nets. The Kings, they're still paying for drafting Bagley. I don't think the Pacers really needed love anyways. They still have Tyrese. I think we could actually invest extra EXP into Jolteon right now because Jolteon's not going to really have much use in the next gym battle. I really want to have Dragonite for my Hall of Fame entry. I might, like, extra level grind Dragonite just so that I could actually have it for the Hall of Fame. And then, like, maybe I won't, like, get it to level 55, but maybe I'll get it to, like, level 50. And then, like, whatever levels it doesn't get from fighting the Elite Four, I'll, use, like, rare candies on it or something. Yeah, the physical special split definitely was a necessity. It also just adds, like, more variety. It allows Pokemon to... Like, it allows you to diversify moves as well as Pokemon types and whatnot. Because, like, it's weird if you have to make every grass Pokemon a special Pokemon, you know? Like, isn't Sceptile much cooler as a physical Pokemon? Of course, Sceptile has been forever one of the poster childs for getting screwed over by the special physical split. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Tell your mom you love them. My mom gets KFC. That's all she needs in life. Still have no idea how that became a tradition in my household. Yeah, Absol is one that probably got done dirty. Because it's, like, clearly meant to be a physical Pokemon. The Berry Forest. Isn't this place kind of like a zoo? Or not a zoo, a labyrinth? Hold on. I'm gonna pull up a map of this. Because I remember this place being very easy to get lost in. I think in my entire life, I've only ever actually done the Sevi Islands like 3 times. Oh, I guess this place isn't that confusing. We're probably gonna be in here a while, though, that's for sure. We might be here a while. Well, would ya look at that? There's a tree we could cut. And you don't need cut here. You can just walk around it. Oh, right. Am I crazy? Doesn't this look like a berry spot? You know, it's not very good, but Tropius is one of your favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. It's a solid choice. I like Tropius too. I always got the impression that Tropius was meant to be like the Skarmory slash Mantine of Gen 3. It's kind of funny because out of those 3 Pokemon, Skarmory is the only one that was ever any good. Both of them feel like they could have benefited from, I don't know, something. I mean, Mantine got a baby Pokemon. Kinda would have been neat if they all got one. You remember one time for Mother's Day, you went over to your stepmom and bought her one of those, like, dough mixing machine things? A stand mixer. She said she always wanted one. You got her one, she doesn't use it. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of, like, gift giving in general. I prefer to only really gift give if I'm, like, 100% positive that it's gonna get, like, good value. Like, I only like gift giving if I know it'll, like, serve a solid purpose. Yeah, I don't really like receiving gifts either. Haley's always like, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. Stop pressuring me. I don't know. I already have a Weeping Bell, but I need one for evolving. See, this is where those fresh waters are gonna come in clutch. You almost got excited? Huh? Weeping Master Ball? Huh? Look at all these trees. And you don't really need it. Alright, I want that item up there, so I'm gonna loop back around. I'm gonna Flamethrower. If I knock it out, no big deal, but if I don't, I'll catch it. Because I think you can catch Hypno here, but that Drowsy is like you just have to level at 1 level and that would be enough. Give me clothes or get me money or something. Yeah, I feel that. I remember when I was younger and I hated getting clothes. Now I'm like, oh no, I'd kill for some clothes. Like... like, I could go for some t-shirt or anything. The only problem is right now I actually might have too many t-shirts. Haley's, like, bought me, like, 4 or 5 different t-shirts. And I don't really... Well, I did ask my boss recently, I'm like, hey, can I, like, wear some more casual t-shirts to work? She's like, yeah, why not? I'm like, oh, I could have been doing this for years. Because I got, like, all these casual t-shirts, and I never wear them because I've always been wearing nicer shirts. Yeah, socks. I probably am not far off from needing some more socks. Put my old walkthroughs in the background while you did playthrough of Leaf Green. It was one of the... Well, I never did a playthrough of... Oh, while you did your playthrough of Leaf Green. I was gonna say, I never actually did Fire Red Leaf Green. Until now! Ha 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 ha! Okay, last time I got whirlwinded. And I was sad. I ran into a Pidgeotto on 5% odds and got whirlwinded. You monkey! I'm surrounded by baboons. After I talk to this girl, do I get sent back out of the forest? Probably, huh? Maybe? And you guys said I didn't need cut. This is why I don't listen to you, Twitch chat. You have failed me for the last time. So, after I leave the Sevi Islands, can I come back at any time? Like, if I wanted to come back here between this stream and next stream, I should be able to come back, right? Okay. Because I won't, like, sit around grinding wild Pokemon encounters right now on stream. I don't want to waste your time. So I'll come back and I'll finish wild Pokemon hunting later. Yeah, I knew you could cut. I thought it was the Vermilion port, so that's good. Wow. Oh, speaking of Hypno. Okay, that's kind of a weak Hypno. Level 30. Doesn't it not even evolve until like level 32 or something? This Hypno's a fraud. Did Hypno kidnap this kid? Will I stream the new Castlevania? Yes. Well, yes, asterisk. The plan is yes, but like, if the game comes out and everybody's saying it's terrible, then I'll probably pass on it. But I find it hard to believe that they would resurrect the franchise just to put out a terrible game. I'm pretty sure that it is going to be a Metroidvania. At least that's what everyone's saying. Yay! Please show me you being cool again. No, I've never played Dead Cells. Oh, another Moonstone! That actually reminds me, I completely forgot to find the hidden Moonstone in the Pokemon Mansion. But that's big, because that allows me to evolve my last, Moonstone Evo. Yeah, probably between now and the next stream, I'll probably do a lot of grinding on the Pokedex. We gonna grind that Pokedex. What am I up to? I'm up to... $86. Yeah, I'm already aware that the Dead Cells is the same. I actually did a squawk... I just squawked out of my throat. A squawk with Scarm on it, but I never ended up uploading it. And I was kind of waiting for a new trailer to come out to talk about it again. Alright, there's been a lot of... The whole Super Mega Skarmory rebrand has had some stumbling along the way the last couple months. I want to get it more in gear than I've been, but it's tough to find the time and the energy to do that. It's been a struggle. But I'm going to try to start making more use of YouTube, hopefully, here after I take a nice vacation in a week. At least I've been keeping my streaming consistent. If nothing else, that's been like my major accomplishment. I'm happy that we've been able to do basically 2 straight games with almost no major hurdles on streaming. We've been doing good. I got a job, I'm winning in your book. True. Having a job is nice. Well, having a job you like is nice, I should say. Wow, I just got pushed right out the door. Well, I guess that's that, huh? Okay, well, we're now doing better on time than I thought, so maybe we could even squeeze in the 8th gym. Well, there's more to One Island, right? I kind of want to go explore the rest of One Island. What do you guys think? 8th gym or One Island? Let's go do the 8th gem. Let's knock that out, and then that way I could wrap up stream at any point. That seems like a smart choice. And I don't feel like pulling Fly out of the PC, so we're gonna go the old-fashioned way on foot. Who do I have on the bench right now? Snorlax. Okay. I was gonna say, that is wild that I didn't run into a single Pokemon. It would be funny if I streamed a game with my camcorder pointing at a screen like the old days. Bro, my camcorder literally uses like a VHS mini tape. That would be not even possible. I don't think I could hook it up to my computer that way. The technology is too old. Thinking of using your degree to enlist? My one buddy Zeon's been in the Navy for a very long time. He just does like administrative stuff though, like he doesn't... I don't think he's combat. Well, I don't know, I never actually asked him. You know, for as long as I've known him, you'd think I would have asked him if he's like actually combat trained, but I don't think he is. I don't really know a whole lot of anything about my friends half the time. I remember one time I was hanging out with my old League squad, and I learned that Disham is Chinese, and I think Tyler is part, or maybe even entirely. Again, I'd have to ask him. I know he's got Native American in him. And I'm just like, huh? Didn't know that. That's cool. I think one of the coolest things that YouTube has done for me is I've just had such an insane variety of friends throughout my life. Like, I've had so many different geographic, ethnic, all sorts of stuff just everywhere. And it's just kinda cool. Kinda cool. A firewire to USB cable. Yeah, I'm not, we're not doing that. Did I ever play Gale of Darkness? No, I have not. And I keep getting confused on which ones are on the Switch right now, but I think, Gale of Darkness is XD, right? That's the one that's on the Switch right now? Because I was gonna maybe do that as my next stream project. I've been on the fence between that and another project that I've had tucked away in the back of my mind. But I think I'm gonna do XD next, just because... Why not? It's fresh on everyone's mind. The Star Fox news has been interesting. I've been kind of debating on my mind if I wanted to maybe do that game. I might turn that one into a poll. I don't know how much you guys actually have interest in that. PC box is getting a little crowded here. Path of Radiance is on there too? Ooh, I didn't know that. I might have to check that out. I still have never beat Engage, man. I need to actually go back and replay Engage. If I were a Pokemon champion with a fairy type as my ace, what would I choose? Well, I would go with Tinkaton. But I'm a Steel trainer at heart. Yeah, Fire Emblem Engage. Alright, Bubba, this is your time to shine. Yo, what is this? Just a random segment of battles to fight? I wasn't, like, the biggest fan of Engage, but my problem with Engage is that I'm annoyed there isn't a New Game Plus. The duality of man. I was not a fan of Engage. I love Three Houses. I'm a huge fan of Engage, but not Three Houses. I just want to play more Fire Emblem games in general. My problem is I'm just such a slow gamer, man. I'm trying to, like, get into the mindset of, like, not trying to be a completionist. But it's hard. It was too anime for you? No offense to anime lovers. I'm offended. How dare you? I actually really liked Engage's anime style. I found it very satisfying. I personally liked it a lot. Three Houses, I think, was clearly designed to not be replayed 4 times. And I think they underestimated just how many people would want to replay it for each route. And that dragged the game down a lot. But also, Crimson Flower, in my opinion, was just, like, oddly botched. I don't understand why that route was so short in the post-game. And I don't know. Three Houses was a game that was, like, a little, like, it was flawed. It did a lot of things well, but you could tell that it probably needed a little more time in the oven to cook. I mean, the Xenoblade games were kind of designed to be anime-styled. I think it's a weak insult, too, but I understand why... Hey, we all have our own opinions, right? I understand why some people don't like the style. I did 3 playthroughs of Three Houses. I did all the main routes, and then I got half... Like, I didn't even get to the post-time skip in Silver Snow, and I just, like, dipped out. I was like, too much. One of these days, I do want to go back and actually play all the routes. But, my mentality is I definitely, like, want there to be time between each playthrough. Like, I do one playthrough, and then, like, maybe, like, put a year of time between each playthrough. I will definitely stream, the game that's coming out, though, for Fire Emblem. It's funny, because I originally, like, rebranded to Super Mega Skarmory thinking I'd be doing tons of Pokemon games, but I actually keep finding non-Pokemon games that I want to stream. Like, I want to play Fortune's Weave, I want to play the Castlevania game. Star Fox is in consideration right now. Which Star Fox? The one that they're coming out with on the Switch. The 64 remake. I mean, it has my curiosity. I don't know, it's not gonna be a day one purchase for me. I'm gonna, like, see what the vibe is on it before I buy it, but if the vibe is good, I at least will probably buy it. Whether or not I stream it is still also to be determined. You understand why people don't like Engage, you just think anime isn't an excuse. Well, yeah, the anime element of Engage is like the least of its problems. Engage is like got a metric ton of issues. Nah, I probably will never go back and play an older Star Fox game. That is not on my agenda. Am I interested in streaming any Mario games? If a new Mario game comes out that strikes my fancy, I'll be down to stream it. My wrist pain, I just live with now. Like, I can pretty much play anything. My wrist pain doesn't keep me from playing games, it just makes it a headache to play some games. But I find Switch games to be, like, very comfortable to play because I could hold the Joy-Cons basically in different positions. That doesn't really bother me. Right now, my strategy for content moving forward at this point is I will play interesting Switch games that come out, and I will otherwise default to Pokemon and do like ROM hacks and stuff. But there's also been so many interesting Pokemon games to play lately that has also been... I haven't even gotten to the ROM hack thing. Like, I'm not gonna go back in time and play an old Mario game on stream. And if I did, it would be like something very nostalgic, like Super Mario 3 or maybe 64. That would be like the biggest maybe ever. Engage had a very terrible story. The gameplay was good, though. I also feel like the, what's it called? The monastery equivalent in Engage, the Somnial or whatever. Like, it wasn't really that essential, but every time I played the game, I felt like I had to do it between every mission, and that got a little grindy and boring. Did I just get swaggered? I was like not really paying attention. Oh no, you made me even slower. Whatever will I do? We... I feel like it's kind of weird that these battles are so skippable. You know what? It's time. Frenzy Plant. Nice. I felt like Engage's cast was, like, very dry. Like, they were somehow more one-dimensional than Three Houses characters. Like, Three Houses characters were sort of one-dimensional, but Engage's characters were, like, really one-dimensional. And somehow in a way that just was, like, more boring. Like, Celine's entire personality was like, I like to drink tea. And you just, like, reading the early game support combos, and it's just like, you get the Divine Dragon fan club, you get tea, you get muscles, and you get some fairy tales mixed in, and that's like the first, like, 7 to 8 chapters of the game. And you're just like, huh? Is there something interesting gonna happen here? Yeah, they give you a lot of characters fast, but I think, again, the issue for me was that there was no New Game Plus. Because there's, like, a lot of characters that I would want to use, but there's, like, a lot of things I wouldn't want to grind again. Like, I wouldn't want to grind the Bond Stone rings. Like, there's a lot of things that would be great if you could, like, cycle them over a New Game Plus cycle. It's just so weird that they didn't do that. I mean, Celine's character makes sense, but it doesn't disregard the fact that it's still dry as dirt in a desert. Or maybe I'm looking for sand in a desert. You know what I mean. It's just boring. Boring! But yeah, really, my biggest criticism of Engage is literally just it needed a New Game Plus. It was designed in a way that New Game Plus would have been really good for it. I'm pretty close to, like, being done with this gym, right? Actually, my Pokemon are mostly full health. We could do the gym battle without returning to a Pokemon Center. I ain't no wuss. We fought everyone, right? There's no one left to fight? I think we are good. Yeah, somehow this stream went from like, oh, I'll be lucky if I get through the Sevi Islands to, well, here we are, 8th gym time. Life A-okay. life. A-okay. Alright, who do we want to lead with? Probably Bulbasaur, right? I kicked everyone's tails besides Giovanni's. Yeah, that I did. Welcome to my hideout. Once more you shall face Giovanni. Alrighty, final gym battle. Rhyhorn level 45, Lightning Rod ability, Ground Rock type. Moveset, Takedown, Rock Blast, Scary Face, and Earthquake. Bop it with a grass move. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. Alright, Dugtrio. No, the other Rhyhorn is next. This one is level 50. And I think everything else is the same about it. He just has a second Rhyhorn. But more menacing. More menacing. Isn't that his ace he just sent out? I'm very confused why he did that. Alright, Dugtrio level 42, Sand Veil, ground type moveset of Slash, Sand Tomb, Mud Slap, Earthquake. I think we're gonna just stay our course here. As Dugtrio is squishy as can be. Now the last two will be a little bit trickier. Nidoqueen, Poison Ground type, Poison Point ability, moveset, Double Kick, Earthquake, Poison Sting, Body Slam. And it's level 44. I think I'm gonna drop the Leech Seed. And we're gonna try out the Frenzy Plant. And then if I drop, I drop. No big deal. No big dealio. Oh, I missed! You baboon. Oh. Uh-oh. The music gets ominous. The tension builds. Can I one-shot? Yep. Too bad I'm playing on the set mode instead of Switch, because now I gotta sit here and recharge. Nidoking, level 45, Poison Ground type, Poison Point ability, Double Kick, Earthquake, Poison Sting, and Thrash. Alright, we're good. We got the seeds off. Nothing can stop me now. Alright, the question is, do I want to use something here other than Jules? And the answer is no. We're just gonna Psychic him into the abyss. Poison Point is such a weak move to have at this point. Imagine being the final gym leader and Poison Sting is one of your moves. To be fair, I mean, nowadays everyone knows Giovanni was obviously the last gym leader, but imagine you're playing Pokemon for the first time when you, like, the game first came out. I imagine Giovanni being the final gym leader probably would have been a hell of a plot twist. Aw, baby. The most powerful move in all of Pokemon. Except it can't hit birds. It's almost a little sad beating Giovanni. And there he goes. Never to be seen again. Alright, I'm gonna try to spend a little more time on the Sevii Islands today, and we'll go a little bit into overtime here. And, I just want to, like, try to explore one island as much as I can, because there's fire types there, and I know there's, like, trainer battles and stuff, so I want to do that on stream, so that you guys could at least watch that stuff. And then I could come back later and I'll grind out some of the wild Pokemon. Before we get to one island, though, I need to actually get there by boat, which means I need fly. Go bird that has no wings. Yes, I did that on purpose. I chose Doduo to be my flying Pokemon. Because it's hilarious. Wait. What am I doing? Even I don't know what I'm doing. Gonna shift a few Pokemon around. This one's for Haley. I need a Bellsprout, though, too. Tangela. 114. My PC boxes are looking pretty good, don't you guys think? I think so. I don't actually need this Drowsy. Waste of space. Get out of my face. I wanted to follow up with another rhyme, but I kinda... The well dried up pretty quickly there. So this allowed you to trade with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald before, right? So how do they address the fact that there is no Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire for you to trade with right now? It just doesn't allow those trades. Maybe it's just forever not ready. Just be glad you didn't try to use Crobat. To be fair, I don't think I would have used Crobat even... Well, yeah, no. I like Crobat. It's not a terrible Pokemon. I've just never felt compelled to use it. Kind of weird. It's like probably the coolest Pokemon that I just never want to use. I think that's where Crobat like fits into my rankings. Like Crobat is the gatekeeping Pokemon between I like it and I also never really want to use it. Dogong. It's a gong to the do. I lost. It feels awful. Skill issue. Get good, chump. Huh. So is this just like a random beach? I like completely forget. I forget like what's even around here. Zubats are just annoying. They're in every single cave. Yeah, I think that's like why I don't feel compelled to use them. Like Pokemon that are so stupidly abundant, it's like, well, why would I want to use an overly abundant Pokemon that I could find anywhere? Just kind of boring. I should switch off Bulbasaur. We should be working on getting this bad boy back up and running. He's falling behind in the levels. Literally everywhere but where I looked. This is a pretty boring little island. Just like, here. The end. That's all she wrote. Alright, now for what we're really here for. Going north. Oh yeah, I need to update my gym badge case. You were supposed to remind me, chat. There we go. The badge case is full, as is my cup. Buddy, and your cup runneth empty. Does it? Does it really? Psy-quack. My cup haveth a hole in the bottom. No, but my water bottle has a giant dent in the bottom because I dropped it one day going into work. That was sad. It was sad. My poor cup. The Earth badge is a feather. Yeah, that is kind of ironic, isn't it? I didn't know we were fighting Misty out here. You have got to be kidding me. That's just not cool, bro. Whoa. Golduck looks kind of intimidating in this game. I think this is a case of the sprite work having, like, a significant impact. Because I feel like when you see Golduck in newer games, it just looks derpy. Is Golduck supposed to be a reference to a Kappa? Kind of gives off Kappa vibes. Is Golduck connected to Kappa? Yes, Golduck is directly inspired by the Kappa, a reptilian water demon yokai from Japanese folklore. Yo, look at me! Assuming the AI's right. I'm just going off of what the AI said. Ludicolo is? Ludicolo doesn't seem very Kappa-ish. But also, I don't see why there couldn't be more than one Pokemon inspired by it. It's the sprite work in Fire Red and Leaf Green that makes me think of the Kappa. A level 8 Tentacool. How much EXP is this gonna net me, guys? 20? Oh, 120. I was close. Suspicious Rock. Now that I think about this, isn't this where we get Moltres at? Huh. Hold on. I gotta do a little research to figure out how far I want to actually go here. Oh, I'm stupid. What am I doing with my life? I don't even know. Alright, we're on Kindle Road. Kindle Road does have access to Ponyta. Kindle Road is actually a pretty long road. And then there's Mount Ember. Mount Ember does have Magmar. And it also has Moltres. Alright, this begs a very important question. Do we want to hunt for Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos before or after the Elite Four? I feel like we should do it after. I just want to get far enough that I could access Magmar. Because, I need to be able to trade Magmar to Haley. I suppose we could do it before, but... I mean, I'm on a time limit here. I'm trying to get to the Elite Four before, Haley comes. It's tough out here, man. Do it now. It's Mount Ember, you're right. Did I call it Mount Kindle or something or other? do it now. I don't know if I can do it now, Equinox. It's also already 5 o'clock. By the time I even get to Mount Ember, I don't know when we're eating dinner. Since my dad's picking up dinner for Mom. We could maybe hunt for them when Haley's here. Because I think what's going to happen, Haley and I will do a stream, but there will be a lot of trading during that stream. And then, like it's going to be like a more chill, laid-back stream. So that might be like a stream where I exclusively work on the Pokedex itself. So I think that might be a good time to hunt the legendaries. So I think for now, I'm just going to get as far as Mount Ember so that I can at least acquire Magmar. Because for some reason, the version exclusive is on one island in this game. Make that one make sense. Ha! I ain't afraid of you, Clefairy. It's Gen 1. You're still not a fairy type. This would be a significantly more different matchup if this was 6th gen. That's kind of funny, though. Do I even have the Rock Smash HM? Where do you get that from? Like, shouldn't I have Rock Smash? You know, you can get 3 Gen 3 old event Pokemon? Yeah, I'm aware of that. Which is pretty cool. I think that was nice that they did that. I'm not as invested in the national decks. Like, I mainly care about the 150. But I don't mind hunting down some of the remaining legendary Pokemon. I think there's fun in that. Everything tastes great when you're out in the wild. Does it? I was going through an old YouTube favorites list of mine to listen to some songs on Friday. And there's this one song on there, and I know where I heard it from. I first heard it when I was working at the hotel, like, forever ago. And over the loudspeaker, I just, like, it was like, oh, it's a catchy song. Like, it sounded good. And then, like, I found it later on YouTube, and the lyrics to that song are so troll. It's like, you and me aren't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. And I'm just like, huh? What? And this was playing at my hotel. I'm like, who approved this song for being on a playlist? Super Skarmory ain't, we aren't kid-friendly anymore. Times have changed. The water in the volcanic regions is delicious. Interesting. I don't have Rock Smash, man. Where's my Rock Smash at? Great song to not listen to the lyrics to. I mean, like I said, it's a catchy song. Or at least it sounded kind of more catchy over the loudspeaker, but you know. I ever remember the Fighting Girl sprite either. And these sprites, like, exist, so, like... I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could have probably tuned up Fire Red and Leaf Green to be more interesting. Yeah, I forget where Rock Smash is too, but I don't really want to look it up right now. It's probably probably on one of the later islands. Ember Spa. I don't know where that is, which means I'm probably right. It's on a later island. It's en route to Mount Ember? Wait, for real? Interesting. So we actually are close to it. I think I also want to level grind a little bit more before we do the birds, because my Pokemon are kind of like... Like, I want them to be able to tank a little bit more from a legendary Pokemon. Cloyster. Oh, I thought of such an inappropriate joke that I don't want to make. Equinox, I don't even know what to say in response to that. Somehow that might actually be more inappropriate than the joke I was imagining in my head. All of that for a Max Repel. Can I go further south here? I can, but it just takes me back. Way back. Do 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 do. My big brother and I make a great combination. What are you doing, step bro? I think I'm definitely gonna have to do some off-stream grinding. What levels do the Elite Four even run? Like, what's the highest? Like, what's the lowest and the highest levels? You would think Bulbapedia on their gym battle page would have the Elite Four after. Like, some sort of easily accessible Elite Four link. Bro. Level 52. Level 52, and the highest is level 63. Holy moly. Okay, I definitely gotta do a little bit of level grinding. They would just wreck me. I don't know if I need to go all the way to 55, but I should at least get to, like, maybe 50. Because I'd still have to go through Victory Road, right? I always forget, Victory Road in first gen is actually kind of long, right? Like, there's substance to it. Like, I might get a level or two out of that. Yeah, I should probably, I think I'll aim for like level 50, and we'll call that a success. Why me? It's recommended in Fire Red Leaf Green that you have your Pokemon up to level 55 if you want a chance at beating the Elite Four. I ain't no sissy. We could do it at level 50. The longest Victory Road is probably 4th gens. Isn't that one, like, brutal? I remember 4th gen just being, like, never-ending. I mean, you could definitely take on Elite Four at lower levels and still succeed. Especially if you have the right Pokemon. I think no matter what, I should get myself at least to level 50. Because I think between the Elite Four battles themselves and Victory Road, I could probably bump up a few more levels. Maybe I take, like, Bulbasaur a little higher, and I take Dragonite a little higher. Yeah, 5th gen was kind of long, too. I remember that. Oh, here! The Ember Spa. This was what we were talking about, right? Hey, Ashley. It's all old people. Oh wait, I'm old now. Oh. Yo. Nice. The HM for Rock Smash. That move is going on Primeape, by the way. When is my wedding? Well, now you sound like the guy at work that I work with. There's a retired guy who was the former CFO. He comes in 2 days a week and works part-time. And he's always asking me, like... Or he's always, like, alluding to, are you getting Haley a ring? And I'm like, no. No. Are you invited to the wedding? Haley and I are gonna elope. We're going to Vegas, baby. I honestly have no clue how we plan on playing out our wedding. There's a lot of hurdles to go through to even get to that point. Let's get to the let's live together part first before we worry about the wedding. To be fair, if someone really wanted to fly out to hang out at our reception, I probably wouldn't say no. Hope y'all don't get gambling addictions? Why would we get a gambling addiction? Reno is not too far from home. I mean, yeah, if we went to Vegas, I suppose. Oh, I mentioned Vegas. Yeah, but not the gamble. I mean, you probably would have to stop by just for the experience, right? But the trick to the casino is you basically set your money in. You're like, alright, this is what I'm going here to lose. And that's it. That's the secret. Yo, I don't think I've ever seen Stream Elements pop a combo for an emote. I think that's the first time that's ever been procced. I didn't even know it was a feature. I mean, I knew at one point in time when I programmed it, probably. It's been a long life full of a lot of heartbreak and misery, but I do feel pretty good about my future with Haley. But the wedding is still a long ways off. Don't worry, if it's happening, I will let everybody know. But I'm also not really the kind of person to want to, like, publicize, like, my entire life. Like, to me, a wedding between me and Haley isn't something that I want to, like, turn into some form of content, you know? Like, I'll talk about it, and I'll obviously share my happiness over it all, but it's not like I'm gonna bring out the streaming camcorder and, like, do a live stream of our wedding. Actually, my buddy Cop, he actually live streamed his wedding. But that was, like, during COVID. So I think it was, like, for the people who couldn't watch. I think that's still on YouTube, by the way, which is a little awkward, because... well. They're no longer married. Oops. Your family's planning on moving to Vegas? I used to be really close friends with a guy. I still talk about him all the time, even though I haven't talked to him in 5.5 years. But he always wanted to be like part of the casino business, because I think his dad was. So I know like long term, I think his goal was eventually to find his way out to Vegas. Or at least like maybe like if Ohio legalized gambling, he would want to go there. Funnily enough, the last time I talked to that guy was probably like a week before me and Haley got in a we officially became a couple. Because I was talking to him about Haley and how I felt good that Haley and I would get together. Even though Haley was dragging her feet on accepting my my offer to be in a relationship. Explosion! Damn it, Haley. Huh. Well, I didn't bring strength with me, so that's a little bit of an issue. Are there any battles on this island? Like, I should be able to get far enough that I could get to grass and find, Magmar, right? Everything I'm doing is for Magmar. I've literally, like... Oh yeah, there's grass right to the left of here. And Magmar is 5%. Okay. Because I'm going to do this off a stream, and I just want you guys to know that I will be coming back here. I'll push some boulders around. I'll look for Magmar. But we won't do Mount Ember itself until I stream it later. Yeah, it is kind of a shame Megmortar doesn't exist. Part of the reason I always wanted to do like a Giga ROM hack that has the first 4 gens is for reasons like that, where you could flesh out certain evolution lines. That's a story to tell your future kids. Oh, there's lots of good stories to tell my quote-unquote future kids, if I had any. There will be no kids in my future. I gotta be honest, though. There's been a lot of dad games floating around lately. And I gotta be honest, I like look at them and I'm like, huh, that's adorable. Wouldn't it be nice to have a cute little daughter that draws pictures for you, and it's like, oh, I get it now. I understand. But yeah, no kids in my future. That is not on the horizon. Mainly because it's not possible. Real life gambling, you're 100% against. That's a legitimate drug. I mean, yeah, for sure. I don't disagree. But there are ways to gamble responsibly and like have fun with it versus not. There's a lot of Pokemon that probably could have benefited from another evolution. Jinx is definitely one of them, I don't disagree. It almost feels like it should have got one along with Elekid and Magmar. Because they were like always Like, I kind of always saw them as like a trio, you know? They all got a baby Pokemon, and then 2 of them got a thing, but Jinx never did. Haley and I used to, like, want pets as well, but Haley has actually kind of pivoted on that, and in turn, she's kind of gotten me to pivot on it as well, because it's like, you know, pets are a lot of work, too. Honestly, nowadays, going back to the gambling thing, video games have really done a number with adding gambling into their systems. I know there's some governments out there that are attempting to legislate it. I don't think the US has had any plans, though. Gambling's dangerous. Alright. Chat, it has been a great stream. Let's talk about the battle plan here for a moment. Our next stream will be Friday. There will be likely no stream next Sunday because Haley, my parents, and I are going to try to go to a baseball game, and that would be during my normal stream block. I might, maybe depending on how the game day goes, maybe we do the stream Sunday night. If we don't do it Sunday night, we'll do a stream one night throughout the week. I'll keep you guys posted on Discord. You guys can keep your eyes out on that. I am going to level grind off stream and work on the Pokedex a bit in preparation for Haley coming to visit. Especially getting like the stuff I need to trade her. And then next Friday's stream, we'll try to do Victory Road and the Elite Four, and we'll wrap up Fire Red and Leaf Green for the main game. But we won't be done. We'll do post-game. And then yeah, after Haley's trip, we'll come back. We'll do post-game. We'll try to complete the Pokedex. And finish the Sevi Islands, and then after that we'll move on to our next game. Gonna be a little difficult to... I'm still on the fence on the next game, but right now I think XD Gale of Darkness is looking like our next game. So yeah. This is a good place though to leave off for the night. I hope you all had a wonderful time watching. Hope you all had a great Mother's Day. Hope your mom had a great Mother's Day. I don't think there's any moms watching my stream, but if by some chance there is, I hope you've had a great Mother's Day. And yeah, we'll be back next Friday at the usual 7:30 p.m. Eastern US time. Thanks for watching stream, guys. I will see you all next time. Peace out.